Yo, people, what are you lot saying? I'm on time. I'm prompt today. It's been a long day. Spurs won, good result. But I must say, I can't help but feel a little bit dampened by the Arsenal result. But hey, listen, nevertheless, Tottenham won today. We broke out of this funk that we've been in the past couple of weeks. Thank you lot for tuning in anyway. Listen, the top four race is still alive. Don't let anyone tell you it's not. But hey, as I said, Spurs won today. We scored 3 goals. We always going to concede. We conceded. Came back in the goals. Son back in the goals. Kulusevski, the impact is tremendous. But yeah, listen, we won. And we won whilst not really playing that well. But at this point in the season, honestly, nobody cares about how well you play. Like, it's all about getting the results, getting the points on the board. Nobody gives a fuck about the performances right now. It's all about the points. Yeah, every point counts. First and foremost, before I get into this, I need you lot to do me a solid, please. I need you to smash the like button if you ain't smashed it already. Smash that like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, I need you to subscribe to the channel. Yeah. Please, let's get this job done. Thank you. It takes 2 seconds to hit the subscribe button and hit the like button, and it helps me a lot, more than you lot could believe. So yeah, just run that up for me, please. Run that up for me, please. Let me just quickly go through some comments. So Wanna POP says, Romero class, holding class. I guess he played well today. He did, scored. Put them together and you'll get an unbeatable backline. Fuck holding. High Tech says, I hear Romero is really good. Only watched him play 3 times, so I need some information on him. Yeah, he's more than good. He's quality. Miles says, King Romero, my centre back. Yeah, boy, I'm gonna get onto him in a second. This is an Arsenal fan, I guess. He says Arsenal have done really well away from home against the likes of West Ham, Villa, Wolves, Leicester. You have, fair enough, good results. 3 straight wins for Arsenal. Like, I have to applaud it. Really tough run of games. There's been some fortuitous defending, I must say, especially in Chelsea. But listen, I'm not going to take anything away from them. 3 out of 3 wins in that tougher game, that tough run up of games with the injuries they've had. Like, it's more than commendable. Like, they've done their bit. They've done their bit, and we just need to do ours. We need to keep pace, and we need to hope that that they either slip up or we do the job at our ground against them. Big up all the chat anyway, man. As I said, hit that like button if you haven't smashed the like button already. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed. This comment from Dele Beans, he says, we were shit today. No, I don't think we were shit. We weren't good, but I don't think we were shit. I'm just trying to... So this Dwayne guy, smart guy, we beat West Ham's first team today. Okay, well done. Do you want a medal for that? I'm joking, Dwayne. Fair play. Lee, big up Lee. The North London derby is going to be spicy. Yeah, bro, trust me, it's going to be fucking spicy. For those who don't know Lee, so Lee's just jumped onto the YouTube scene as well. So for those who are watching you are Arsenal fans, you'll have seen him on Arsenal Fan TV's content for the watch-alongs, etc., etc. Listen, that North London derby is going to be spicy, and I got a spicy preview coming out. So just look out for that the week after next anyway. But as I said, yeah, just keep smashing the likes, keep subscribing to the channel if you're not subscribed to the channel. Let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. I've spoken on the comments enough, so let's actually get into the game, man. Spurs. Saying it to my friends all week. I've been fighting people on Twitter. I've been fighting people on WhatsApp chats. I've been fighting all my mates. I've been saying, not all is lost. It's not all doom and gloom yet. It's not. All week I was hearing, are we even going to score against Leicester? Are we even going to get a shot on target against Leicester? Yeah. I was hearing, oh, Arsenal are going to smash West Ham. They just played the European Cup semi-final. They're going to rest their players. But then I'd ask people, so what do you think is going to happen to Leicester, who are in the same predicament, European Cup semi-final, and have to rest their players? Look what happened. Let's actually go through the Leicester starting lineup today. So one of my mates, he gave me the inside scoop on what Leicester's lineup would be, and he told me already Dewsbury Hall was not going to play a minute. Maddison was not going to play a minute. Jamie Vardy wasn't going to start. Tielemans was not going to start. Yeah. Fofana was not going to start. Johnny Evans was not going to start. None of these guys played. I think Brendan Rodgers made what, like 8, 9 changes? And can anyone blame him? It doesn't look like Leicester are going to finish in the top 7 this season. Let's be real. Yeah. So he's going all chips in on a European trophy. They're 2 games away from winning their second trophy in 3 years. They were always going to rest players. And I felt like that was something that Spurs could capitalize on. But in all honesty, even if they didn't rest players, even if they played their fully fit team, I would have still kept the same energy that Spurs were going to win this game, simply because we had to win. We had to win. And the way we played against them at their ground, I think, yeah, I was expecting nothing less than 3 points today. And the boys delivered. The boys delivered. Big up Joshua N for the super chat as well. No comment in it, but fair enough. Thanks for donating. Thanks for donating. Yeah, just keep smashing the likes, people. But the game itself, the atmosphere today was a bit up and down. Like in the second half, it picked up, of course, when Kulusevski came on. But I think the atmosphere could be better, man. We've got 2 home games left. The next home game will be the North London derby. And then the last home game of the season will be against Burnley. We need to raise the energy for these 2 games. We really do. We need to get behind the team more so than we are doing. The support today wasn't bad. I felt it was a packed crowd. It was a packed crowd. I'll be interested to see what the total attendance numbers was, but it looked like a packed house today. And I just think we need to sort of up it a little bit for the next 2 games to come, because every single point matters. And I think in these type of games, the fans can make such a big difference, especially in that North London derby. But today, the performance, as I said already, I don't think Spurs actually played that well. I can't even lie to you. I think starting with Conte's lineup, he kept the same team with the exception of 1 player. And the 1 player he brought into the team was Lucas Moura. Now, hearing that news, I was just thinking, why is Lucas Moura starting? Like, this is just so weird. Like, I get it. You want to change something up because we hadn't mustered a shot on target in our last 2 matches. But at the same time, in my head, I'm just thinking, what has Lucas Moura done to justify a start? Like, I get that he plays right wing, but so what? It didn't make any sense to me. Like, I'm struggling to name a memorable Lucas Moura performance that we've seen in this calendar year. Like, I don't think I've seen Lucas Moura have 1 good game for Spurs in 2022. I don't think I've seen it. I can't even lie to you. I don't think I've seen this guy have good performances for Tottenham this calendar year. And it's weird. He was probably one of our better players at the start of the season, where we were playing so poorly under Nuno. But this guy, he's horrible. He's horrible in build up. He can't retain possession, even committing plays. He's not really going past players. His link up play is so bad. It's just chaos. It's just absolute chaos. I knew our build up on that right hand side was just going to be hell. It was just going to be hell, and we were proved right. We were proved right. Ollie says here, he says, in my opinion, we look pretty lethargic throughout and won due to moments of magic from Romero, Kulu, and Son. Still need more creativity and more cutting edge. Come on, you Spurs. Now, I think, yeah, the performance wasn't good. The first half performance was not good. I think we gave Leicester a couple of openings, yeah. Mark Albrighton with a glaring opening after Ben Davies just inexplicably just gifts the ball to him. And then we had, I think that was Ehianacho that happened to. It was twice. Both times the traffic came on the left-hand side where Leicester were presented chances that were down to us and not to their own good play. It's just poor. It was just poor. But I felt the first 5 minutes of the game, 5-10 minutes of the game, we actually started off all right. We tried to play with some energy. We tried to sort of put the game and onus directly on Leicester. Yeah, we tried to put the pressure on them. And then I think our performance just fell flat after like the 10th or 15-minute mark. It was a bit poor. But anyway, the first goal, Harry Kane. This guy has got something like 17 goals and I think it's like 17 goals and 4 assists in 13 starts against Leicester. How crazy is that? He was an absolute certainty to score today, and Cams is going to get it on Monday. Yeah, I don't care what side we played against Leicester. Harry Kane was always going to score today. Cams is going to get it tomorrow. I'm going to ask him, bro, you asked for the goals. He gave you the goals. Or he gave you a goal today. But let me not even be shameless, because I'll be real. Harry Kane was trash today. Harry Kane, I'm saying it now verbatim with chest. Harry Kane was rubbish today. Like, he was so bad. His passing was off. His first touch was sloppy. We were presented with a couple opportunities. The Schmeichel save, that was a really good save from Schmeichel. But then there was another one where he's rounded the goalkeeper after a collision with, I think it's with Son and Schmeichel. And all he's got to do is just pick out Lucas Moura, pick out another player, and he fluffs the pass. Like, it was a really, really bad performance. He got his goal. So that's first and foremost. That's the most important thing. He broke the deadlock and he got his goal. Yeah. But the performance, the performance is not good enough. And we're going to need a sharp Harry Kane next week. We are going to need a sharp Harry Kane next week, because next week is mission impossible. Literally mission impossible to get a point, let alone 3. We have to go there with the ambition to win. We have to go to Anfield to try and win. Do you know how crazy that sounds? We have to go to Anfield to try and win. And there's no chance we're going to win or even get a point if we have Harry Kane playing like that. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. He needs to do better. He has to do better. It wasn't good today. Sorry. But it wasn't just Kane. I think for me, Moura and Harry Kane were the 2 worst players for me today. But Sessegnon was really shocking today as well. He was terrible. And Chicken Royale was Chicken Royale. He's always going to Chicken Royale things. He was crap as well today. But I'm just listing the bad points now so I can talk about the good points. Yeah. Harry Kane gets his goal. Son gets an assist, 1-0 up. And then second half, we come out and still looks kind of flat, still looks kind of cagey. And then Conte, I think he realizes the error he's made in starting Lucas Moura, and he makes a 54th minute sub. Yeah. I think that might be one of the earliest subs I've seen Antonio Conte make in a game where we're winning. Yeah. And that, I was really happy with that. Because it's a proactive sub. Yeah. It tells me that even though he can see we're winning, the performance wasn't great and we need something to give us a lift. And boy, oh boy, did his substitution give us a lift. I'm not going to lie. His substitution gave us a massive, massive lift. Like Kulusevski, this kid is special, man. 22 years old. He just turned 22 the other day. This kid is special. He's a really, really good player. As soon as he came on, immediately takes on and beats 2 or 3 players. He's just quality. He's just a real asset to the team. And his impact was almost instant. His first couple of touches, he beats 2 or 3, and then he slips. And then the next one, he drives. Yeah. Waits until he gets into the box and finds the right pass. And I've got to say, Son is an excellent finisher, and Son swivels and packs it on his left foot. How many goals has Son scored in the last couple of weeks on his left foot? This guy has no weak foot. It's crazy. And we ain't even spoken about his second goal. He has no weak foot. He's bonkers as a finisher. Absolutely bonkers as a finisher. Sorry, let me just go through some comments as well. Michael says, Cess is so bad, it's not even funny. Cess is fucking cheeks, man. Every single time. He's, let me not even get sidetracked. Cess is crap. Let's see. Checkmate says, Kulusevski was amazing today. Tobs, update me on Kulu as a Swede. Has he got potential to be world class? I followed him since Palmer. I think he does. He's a top talent, man. He's a top talent. Like, he's so intelligent. He's so technically secure. In the final third, he will make the right decision 8 out of 10 times. And I think with him as well, we ain't even seen the goal scoring as well, because he can score goals. He's a cultured finisher. So he's nowhere near being a world-class player right now, but he's a top talent, yeah? And the potential is there. The potential is definitely there. Let me just go through some more comments. That flick up that Kulu did online was cold. Mate, poor Luke Thomas. Kulusevski came on at 55 minutes and just proceeded to just torch the living daylights out of him. Like, rinsed him. Absolutely rinsed him. It was bullying at one point. It really was. Like, that flick, mate, he's touch of class. So Spurs go 2-0 up, and I think there the game is safe, really and truly. The game is safe, but we still need one more goal. And we're getting into good positions. Nothing's really happening. I got to say, the midfield today didn't really play that well. It didn't really play that well. Bentancur and Højbjerg, I think they tried from a work rate perspective. They really tried to put themselves around the pitch and made some good blocks, especially in the second half. Stole the ball a couple times and won some good fouls. But I felt their use of the ball, especially Bentancur, I felt the use of the ball just wasn't good enough today. And again, that needs to be better. Going into next week's game on Sunday, I don't care how many minutes Liverpool have in their legs midweek. I'll keep saying it's mission impossible to try and get even a point at Anfield. They just got too many shooters. They got too much quality. And yet Spurs have to go there and try and get something. And I got to say, if we play like we did today, even though we won, if we play like we did today against Liverpool, yeah, we won't win. We won't even get a point. We'll get smoked. We have to do better. The 3 points was good today, yeah. All that mattered today was the result. But if we don't have a certain level of performance from some of our most reliable players against Liverpool, yeah, there won't be the capacity to get a good result. We actually have to play to our maximum to even get a point at such a ground. And then the third goal, my goodness. Mate, Son, if you've been following Sonny's whole career, he's scored a couple of goals like that. He scored one like that funnily enough, he scored one like that against Leicester at their ground a couple of years back at King Power. He literally just chopped the player up and just curled it on his left foot, wrapped it, top bins. Scored one just like that at the King Power. And today, that goal was so good. We were sat right behind it, and he curled it so much that it looked like it was going wide, and then it just hit the top corner. It's a brilliant finish. And Son, that's 19 Premier League goals this season. He's already beaten his highest tally of 17 last year. So he's one of 20 Premier League goals for the campaign. Yeah. And there's 4 Premier League games left. 4. Yeah. I think he's going to break it. I think he's finally going to hit that 20 Premier League goal mark, and it'll be no more than he deserves. Listen, he's not played. It's nuts. Son hasn't played well in a lot of matches for Spurs this season, but the one thing that I can at least say he's done throughout is he's maintained his goal scoring. Throughout, even when Kane was struggling, even when we were mustering barely 4 shots on target in a game of football under Nuno. This guy has maintained his goal scoring. I remember Paul O'Keefe Paul O'Keefe was retweeted a tweet from the Spurs where about like player of the season, flop of the season, etc., etc., and he put Harry Kane, and I responded to him and I said, I'm sorry, with all due respect, like Harry Kane's had an amazing 2022, but I can't put him player of the year. My player of the year has to be Son. Okay, Son hasn't played well every single game. He's had a lot of stinkers for Spurs this season, but throughout the campaign, he scored. And not only is he scored in big goals, he scored in big moments. Yeah. He scored against Man City. He assisted against Man City away. He scored against who was it that he scored against? Liverpool as well. Yeah. Even in defeat, he scored against Arsenal. Do you get what I'm saying? I just think he add to the fact that he was loyal in the summer as well. Yeah. Listen, call him Purple Patch, whatever you want. He's our player. He's our guy. At least he loves the club and he committed. In a period where the likes of Harry Kane wanted to leave the club, he committed and signed a 5-year deal. And now he's already on 20 goals in all, 20 plus goals in all competitions, but he's now on 19 Premier League goals. He's almost certainly going to hit 20 goals. And that'll be a testament to him as well, with no penalties. Testament to his finishing. Yeah. Props to him, man. Thank you, son. Like, big up, big up. I may criticize him here and there, but like, take nothing away from him. He's an elite player. He's an elite player for sure. For sure. But yeah, Kulusevski, amazing. Changed the game for us today. Really gave us a lift where we looked flat. And then Son did what he did. Yeah. Yes, he's not a world-class player, but listen, I'm fine with that. I don't care. He's in the tier below. He's just class. He's top tier. Now, the next player that I want to talk about, and I think he might be my manager match. I was toing and froing between Son and him, but Romero, yeah. We have to talk about this Romero guy. Now, folks, if you have just joined and you haven't smashed a like yet, please make sure you smash a like. Please make sure you hit the subscribe button as well. Listen, Leicester, they gave as good as they got. Yeah, they were never going to defend well. They were always going to make mistakes. They've not defended well all season, but they've got other things on their mind. They've got other things on their mind, and it was up to us to take advantage of that. And I'm glad we did. We didn't play well, but I'm glad we did. And this guy, this Romero guy, I want to shout him out because honestly, you must be bored of hearing me talk about this guy, but I cannot for the life of me understand how Spurs have been given a free run at this guy. He is a tremendous defender, like tremendous defender. I don't get how Spurs have done this. It's crazy to me. Like, he's crazy. He's so good. He's an unbelievable centre-back. Like, his part in our second goal is typical him. He may be ultra-aggressive, but he wins the ball. 8 out of 10 times he's winning the ball, and he made not one, but 2 vital challenges that led to our goal. He is quality. He's absolutely quality. It was his birthday the other day as well. I think he turned, what, 24? I think 24, 25 years old. Mate, this guy he's a superstar of a centre-back. I'm at a loss for words at times when I watch him play. Like, he's so good. He's so good. Like, he pulled us out of the mud today, even with Albrighton as well, making that block off the line. Like, he's different class. He's different class. Yeah, sometimes he may be a bit lackadaisical and nonchalant in his passing. Yeah, sometimes he may get beat by the odd aerial duel, but this guy is a Rolls-Royce centre-back. And I really think beyond the Spurs universe, he'll get wider recognition next season. I think this season he missed a lot of football. Yeah. But I think even now, a lot of people are seeing his quality in the second half of this season. A lot of people are seeing Romero's quality in the second half of the campaign, and people are starting to take notice. Yeah. But I think next season, yeah, I think it'll be undeniable for non-Spurs fans. We already know the real. The guy's amazing. absolutely amazing. And for me today, I know Son scored a brace and assisted. I think it's harsh to not give Son the man of the match after the goal he scored, but I have to give my man of the match to Romero. I just have to. I have to give my man of the match to Romero because that kid is quality. He's fucking quality. Let me just go through some comments. Aggression, awareness, reading. He's quality. He's 24 years old, I think, too. He's amazing. He's amazing. Folks, 94 of you lot in here. Smash the likes, please. Smash the likes. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. Leon Khan says, Romero gives me Vidic vibes. Don't at me. Boy, I ain't. Listen, it's too early to be making them comments, but the guy's unreal. Checkmate 734 says, Romero, man of the match for me. Absolutely phenomenal from start to finish. Peter Block says, Kulu class. DJ Mug says, once we get a competent wing back, Romero will be beaming even more. He's unreal. You just have to look at the amount of work he does to not only defend his own area of the pitch, but also have to cover for the likes of Emerson. Yeah. He's quality. He's absolutely quality. P. Daub says, what is Romero's number value after our purchase? I don't know what's number value. Well, we haven't signed him permanently yet, but we have the option. I think it's confirmed that we're going to sign him permanently. But listen, Romero's not going anywhere anytime soon. He ain't going anywhere anytime soon. Folks, as you join in, please make sure you smash the like. Please subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed to the channel already. Now, routine victory. Wasn't easy. Wasn't exactly vintage, but we were always going to win this. Routine. We'll take that. Disappointed but not surprised that we conceded that goal late on. But it is what it is, whatever. Our goal difference is still relatively healthy in comparison to the others. So we've conceded 39 goals and we've scored 59. So we have a goal difference of 20. So our goal difference is plus 20. And then Arsenal, who are 2 points ahead of us, they've conceded 41, but they scored 54. So their goal difference is, 13. So we have a 7-goal swing in the goal difference. Now, Arsenal, I had to mention them. They obviously beat West Ham. They're 2 points ahead of us. And they've got Leeds next week at home. Now, I think only an idiot would probably predict that Leeds are gonna. Only an idiot or a Leeds fan will probably predict that Leeds are gonna get something. I think with the way Leeds play, with the way Arsenal play, I can't see anything but 3 points for Arsenal. But I hope I'm wrong. And then on the flip side, we've got Liverpool. I'm not going to speak too much on the Liverpool game. I'll leave that for the preview next week with Grizz. But yeah, as it stands now, ending this match week, we are on 61 points with 34 games played. Arsenal on 63 points with 34 games played. Now, I want to talk about some comments that have emerged after the game. I want to talk about Steven Bergwijn. Yeah. Now, Bergwijn, I think I've been vocal in my thoughts that he should be playing more than he has. Like, a prime example was today. Yeah, I get that Steven Bergwijn plays on the left. I get it, but Lucas Moura is offering us next to nothing. He was diabolical today. He's offering us next to nothing, and yet he starts games or he comes on before Bergwijn. Yeah, I just think with me, he should be getting more minutes, but same way, his time at Spurs has been a flop. Let's be real. Steven Bergwijn's time at Tottenham has not been successful. He's been a flop. Yeah. He's been a flop. I'm trying to find the quotes. So Antonio Conte said after the game today, he said on Bergwijn, he said, it's difficult to keep him on the bench because maybe Steven is the player who deserves more, but we must keep a balance. He's a striker, but there's Harry, Sonny, and Decky that gives us quality and quantity. Maybe with Steven, I'm giving him less minutes than he deserves. I think he is. I think he should be coming on earlier on in games, and I think he should be the fourth option. Yeah, not Lucas Moura. He should be the fourth option. But that being said, let me just pull up a statistic for you. I know stats aren't everything, but let me just pull up a statistic, yeah, to illustrate Kulusevski's impact and illustrate Bergwijn's time at Spurs. Yeah. So Steven Bergwijn, in his entire Premier League career, he's made 57 appearances and he scored 7 goals, 5 assists. Kulusevski has 3 goals and 8 assists in 14 appearances. So that's 11 goal contributions in 14 appearances for Kulusevski versus 12 goal contributions in 57. I'm all for Steven Bergwijn getting more minutes over Lucas Moura, but if it's down to me, I would sell him. I said this in January. I'll keep saying it. Players like Steven Bergwijn, yes, they're better than Lucas Moura, but they're not good enough for Tottenham right now. They're just not. If he stays, because Conte likes him, he stays. It's whatever. I'll go with whatever Conte wants. But if he wants to leave, then let him leave. He's not pulled up any trees at Spurs. It's unfortunate for him that he can't get ahead of Lucas Moura now, because I think he showed that he can offer more than Lucas Moura, but he's not really got any credit in the bank to justify us keeping him. I don't think he has. And I'm just trying to find his comments as well. Let's see. Because 1 second. Yeah, so this was some of his comments that he said to I think a Dutch publication. So he says, so this is Steven Bergwijn on his Tottenham future. He says, here, I honestly don't think so. It is a difficult one for me. I don't play much. Ajax would certainly be an option. A return to the Netherlands would certainly be an option for me. The guy wants to leave. I ain't trying to stop him from leaving. Honestly, I ain't trying to stop him from leaving. I don't think Spurs should. I think if we can get in a situation where we can get rid of him and Lucas Moura and bring in one certain player, I'll be calm with that. I would be calm with that. Yeah. Conte wanted to keep him in January. I wanted him sold, but Conte wanted to keep him in January. And I was like, you know what? Fine. If you can't get anyone in and you want to keep him, cool, whatever, man. I think Bergwijn's had some decent performances under Antonio Conte, but I don't really think we should be in the business of keeping a player who so clearly wants to leave, especially when it's a player who's not really contributing anything to Spurs. Yeah. Let me just go through some comments. So Checkmate says, we need a big squad though. We'll get Europe next season for sure. We need the bodies 100%. I'm not saying don't replace him. I'm saying sell him and replace him. Get rid of him. A couple of the people that I've spoken to, people are turning their nose at, let's say, like a Gareth Bale or something. Yeah, Gareth Bale, who will be available for Zilch next summer. Yeah, Gareth Bale is a way better goal threat than this guy. Way better goal threat. Do you get what I'm saying? And I'm only using Gareth Bale as an example. There's many other players that Spurs could get. The point I'm saying is, we have a summer now where if touchwood Antonio Conte stays, we're going to need to generate cash. And someone like Steven Bergwijn can bring in, I reckon he can fetch a 20 million. I think you can fetch 20 million for Bergwijn. Ajax have been gagging to sign this guy for ages. Just sell him. It's not that deep. For me, it's straightforward. Conte, use him while you can right now. From here on in until the end of the season, it really should be Bergwijn starting ahead of Lucas Moura. I'm struggling to see how many good games we've had from Lucas Moura in this calendar year. Since the year 2022 began, I can't even list one good game from Lucas Moura. Bergwijn should be trusted more, for sure. But come summer, just sell him. Honestly, just sell him. It's really not that deep. Just sell him. Just sell him. Jonathan says, Conte won't stop him either. Conte wants a backup striker, but calls Bergwijn a striker. It's obvious he don't want him. It's not that deep. Yeah. Sell him. Sell him. This is Steven Bergwijn we're talking about. This ain't Son. This ain't Kane. This is Bergwijn. Just sell him. It's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. Yeah. Sorry, there's this guy that's Prince31. You've put this comment in my chat like 4 or 5 times. You really wanted me to acknowledge it, so here it is. He says Romero and Gabriel ain't that different in terms of quality. They both have over aggression in their games, in their game. In terms of my opinion is, I think Romero is a better defender than Gabriel. I like Gabriel. I've got a lot of time for Gabriel. I think he's really good, but I think he's got a bit more of a bozo gene in him than Romero. I think Romero. The basics of defending, I think Romero is better than him. I think the one thing I'll say about Gabriel that I give him the edge over Romero is I think aerially, and I need to check this, I think aerially, he seems like he's a bit more dominant in the air than Romero. But on the ground, defending on the ground, Romero is better for me. And with the ball at his feet, Romero is better for me. I think Romero is better than Gabriel. There, I said it. I think he's better than Gabriel. But I appreciate Gabriel's quality. I think he's a good player. And Gabriel needs to cut out this shit with his hairline, man. Like, cut it out. It's clearly dyed. We can see what you're doing, bro. All I need to do is just lick my thumb and just do that on his head, and it's gone. He needs to cut it out. He needs to cut it out, bro. Nobody's falling for it. No one's falling for it. It's dumb. It's dumb. It's dumb from Gabriel. But hey, I guess he thinks that we're stupid, so... Yeah, I think that's. I don't really have much more to say. We did our thing today. We won, but Arsenal have won as well. So we just need to keep the pressure on Arsenal. The North London derby is going to be a ferocious game. It's going to be a ferocious game. Even if the worst case scenario happens next week, there's still something on the line at the North London derby. Yeah, there's still something on the line at the North London derby. That's all. Yeah. So, yeah, defense today. I think Ben Davies, apart from that sloppy pass today, I think he played really well. Yeah, I think he played really well. I think Dyer did well. Of course, Romero goes without saying. Lloris did as well as he could. Yeah, those wing backs. God damn. Oh, sheesh. Sheesh. You just got to hope and pray that Sessegnon can do the same job he did to Mo Salah in the home game, but I doubt that's going to happen. But yeah, no, I think we won. That's the key thing today. We won. People can talk about how, oh yeah, it's over, but it's not over just yet. It's not over just yet. Now, I'm going to end it just there. Yeah. I hope you lot have a really good bank holiday Monday. Spurs won today, so enjoy yourselves. And we'll prepare for Liverpool next week. Look out for that one as well. That's definitely going to be a live stream next week. It feels weird talking about Liverpool as if that's a game that we are successful in, but we're going to have to go there and do something that we've never actually done in years. It's crazy. Anyway, for those who are still watching, please make sure you smash a like. Please make sure you subscribe to the channel as well. All of that good stuff. Keep liking, keep subscribing, keep sharing. Thank you for tuning in. And yeah, the THFC show as well, that's going to be back on Tuesday, so look out for that as well. That's going to be on Fuad's channel. It's going to be great to be back. We've not done one of those in a while. I know you lot saw Fuad on my channel on a Friday, but yeah, this is going to be big. It's going to be big. And then yeah, if I can't get to the Liverpool game next Saturday, I'm probably going to do a watch along as well. So if you don't want to join in on the watch along, let me know. But until then, people, take care. Peace out and up the Spurs.